and welcome to another story time with Miss Karamy from the Crystal Lake Public Library. Hello! You know, every once in a while, I come across the most perfect book. It's just perfect. This is it. It's called All the Books. Look at this cute little squirrel, and she's carrying all the books. It is by Hayley Rocco, and I'm going to read it for you today. Yes, I am. Oh, it's just got the prettiest pictures ever. Look at those. She's the cutest little squirrel. Piper Waterstone could not share her books. You see, her books were special, rare, even magical. Whoa, have you ever had a magical book? I have. Her books brought her to other worlds, to faraway galaxies, and even back in time. Whoa, that's pretty amazing. And to keep them safe, she took them with her wherever she went. Through spring and summer and fall and winter, her books were never out of her sight. Look, she's got a little special cart for carrying them around. Pretty cool. Wow! Have you read all of them? Asked her friend Gregory. Yes, I have, said Piper proudly. Is that a book about pirates? Can I borrow it? Borrow it? Borrow my book? Piper had never had to share her books before. Oh, I'm sorry, Gregory, but I really need that book right now. But you've already read it, said Gregory. I know, but I forget what happens at the end, and I need to start reading it again. Oh, all right. I guess I'll just go to the library then, said Gregory, running off. Pretty good idea to go to the library. Piper never understood why anyone would want to go to the library to read. Piper? What? She had all of her books, the best, most magical books, right there with her wherever she went. The truth of it was, Piper had never actually been to a library. What? That's crazy town. Crazy town. As Piper grew, so did her collection of books. Look, she got one for her birthday, and she got some at the garage sale. Yep. But bringing her books with her everywhere she went was becoming more and more difficult. Look at all those books she carries with her everywhere. Oh, up the hill. One day, it was simply impossible. Nope. Oh, no. Worst day ever. Look at all of her books. They're all over the ground. And of course, just then, it started to rain. Oh, worst bummer ever. No. All my books, they're getting wet. Not wet books. That is quite a collection you have there, said a kindly mole. My absolute favorite book. It's completely ruined, cried Piper. Well, first things first, let's get you out of this weather, he said. Oh, look at that. They're going inside. She's got her books all covered up. Yep. The building was warm and dry and smelled cozy like wood and a hint of vanilla. When her eyes adjusted to the light, she gasped. What is this place? Look at that. Where do you think they are? Oh, I bet I know. Wonderful, isn't it? This, my young friend, is a library, and I am the librarian. Let me show you around. This is a library? Piper was amazed. Right? First time you came to the library, were you amazed? I was. Within these walls, we hold all the books. It's my job to keep them organized, safe, and dry, he added with a wink, because her books got all wet. Yup. Most importantly, when someone visits the library, I help them find the book they're looking for. All the way up there. Wow! That That's my same book. How is that possible? Said Piper. He had her book on the shelf. The library has all the books. The librarian smiled. Plus, I recognized that cover. And if you like that one, you'll love this one. Well, whose books are those? The librarian pretended not to hear her, asked a question, and handed Piper a small rectangle of thick yellow paper. Sign your name right here, please, he said. I wonder what that rectangle is. Yep, Piper used her absolute best penmanship. But, whose books are all those? She asked again. See, look, she's saying her name, and she's looking at all the books. They're yours, the librarian said, reading her card. Piper Waterstone, with this card, you'll now have all the books. All those books are hers too? I will, she said. Absolutely, positively. Having this library card means that all the books are now yours. You're welcome to take as many of them home with you as you would like, including these. Wow, what a cool place. Piper stared at the stack of books and wondered how she'd ever be able to carry them all home on her bike. That is quite a lot of books. Maybe just take out a few today. And when you're finished, bring them back and you can take out more. They'll be right here for you, safe and sound. But if they're all mine, where is he going with those? He's taking her books. Look at all the things at the library. There's a story time, and there's studying, and there's so many things to do at a library. Well, said the librarian, they're his too. They're everybody's. We all share them. Having this card means the library and all of the magic contained in these books are now yours. But it only works if everyone is willing to share them, he said. That sounds like a really good idea. The librarian guided her over to an alcove behind his desk. Stand here, please, he said. Piper Waterstone, do you promise to share all of these books? He asked in a very deep and official-sounding voice. The library went completely silent, and Piper could feel everyone's eyes on her. I will, Piper whispered nervously. The librarian peered at her over the rims of his glasses. Piper wasn't used to sharing her books, but it seemed like a pretty good deal to be able to have all the books. I will, Piper exclaimed. I will. Wonderful, just wonderful. Welcome, Piper, the librarian proclaimed as he stamped her card with a loud thud and handed it to her. All of the wonders of the library are now yours. She studied the card and stood a little taller. Piper had all the books right here in her hand. It felt strange and marvelous all at once. Look at that, all her friends are there too. She carefully put the card in her jacket pocket and thanked the librarian and gathered her things. Yeah. The rain had finally stopped, and Piper realized there were some things she needed to share before she left. Best day ever, she said. Look at that. She's sharing her books. Piper Waterstone came back the very next day. She couldn't wait to share all the books. I think she told everybody to get a library card. Don't you? Look at them all coming to the library with their books. I just think that that's such a fun book. I do. I think it's a perfect way to tell you what the library's like and how we have all kinds of things and we have all the books. We have all of them. So come on in. Come on in. If you don't have a library card, you can get one for free. And all the books are yours for free too. There's so many things at the library. So come on into the Crystal Lake Library today and we'll show you. I'll see you soon.